Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's today Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, punching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes, and that is the fact that neither of these sides can bear the idea of losing to the other, and that on its own a factor sufficient to make this utterly unmissable. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so both teams will wish to give more than they take. It's one of those games, Peter, where if the opposition increase their effort, you have to follow it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Jadon Sancho was one of the first of a new generation of English players who seem prepared to head abroad at an early age, and you have to admire what he's achieved. When you look at how far he's come, it's clearly worked for the best, and you only need to check his stats for goals and assists over that time. Marvellous.
Well, quite no argument from chance! And another time! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Diogo Dalot.
To Martinez. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Sancho. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looks to go up and over. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's lofted through here. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, he's burst through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
And we come to you now with
We obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half.
Arsenal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work,
Arsenal have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Odegaard. Granit Xhaka. And now the hit! No, he's missed it.
Granit Xhaka put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
McTominay. No, he wasn't going to let him past. He's been picked out. Gabriel Jesus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good pressure, no shortage of purpose
The
here.
attendance for this match was
Diogo Dalot.
71,550.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Gabriel Jesus. Odegaard. He's got space in the area. Picked out Gabriel Jesus. It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
The pass needed to be better. It's a pretty loose pass. Moved on forwards. Gets into some space. Towering header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Elneny. Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Xhaka puts his foot on the gas. Saka. Gabriel Jesus.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt.
It's Gabriel Jesus! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
The goal for Arsenal after 84 minutes.
Oh,
is
now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
25.
It's going to be a double change then.
Substitution.
Things starting to look very comfortable. And back to the keeper they go. Martinez. He's got away. And the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Robust defending, and the ball's been lost. And there goes the final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and a result which is well deserved. The end of the game. Reflections?
Arsenal made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beckton. Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special
Hello,
day
everybody,
on the
and
English
welcome to
football
today's
scene.
match.
It's today Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes, and that is the fact that neither of these sides can bear the idea of losing to the other, and that on its own, a factor sufficient to make this utterly unmissable. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, they call this a friendly, but the crowd clearly doesn't think so, and nor in actual fact do we.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tierney. Now it's Saka. Ericsson. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Sancho, defenders on the back foot. It's a good ball and he could be in. It's Rashford! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Number 10, Marcus Rashford.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
He's in a good position here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tierney. White. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Out to the right. Now it's Saka. He's left his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. White. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Sancho! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
White. It'll be a throw-in. Odegaard.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. We're probably into the second 45 minutes.
Manchester United going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Gabriel. And it's Nelly. And it's Rashford. He's beaten the last man. Goes down, but nothing given. Odegaard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Played out to the left flank. Saliba. Looking for the runner. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's in on goal. There's the shot. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. White. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Saliba. Good pressure. No shortage of purpose here. He might be in here. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. No, that's been intercepted. Poor pass that, sloppy. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Smith Rowe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Martinez. Manchester United finding their passes. Gets away from his opponents. Plays it in low.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's
There will
already.
be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Manchester United made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. They're